Today, we'll create 5 fall DIYs using products from Dollar Tree, Temu, with a dash of Amazon. I saved the best project for last, and I'll ask you 2 questions throughout the video to keep us engaged in the comments. Welcome to my very first video premiere. I'm Melissa. This is Craft Crumbs. Thank you for joining me. For this first DIY, I'm using an empty vegetable can, and I'm going to give it a quick spray with enamel white spray paint. This will act as a primer. Once that's dry, I'm going to cover the can almost entirely with hazelnut colored chalk paint. And I'm going to apply that using my round sponge brush in a pouncing motion to give it a little texture. And to add a little color definition and make this can look old, I'm using acrylic paint in the color Pavement and sporadically pouncing that on over top of the hazelnut. By the way, many of the products and tools you see me use in videos can be found in my Amazon store, which I have linked in the description box for you. I only put items in my store that I have personally bought, used, and recommend. This is a pack of 36 beautiful images from Temu, and while they are designed to be used vertically in the portrait position, they can be used horizontally in many cases. So I'm just going through and picking out the design that I like. And then I'm going to Mod Podge this over the can. Here I'm using a combination of those 2 colors once again around the edges of the paper to blend it in. If you were wondering why this can has what looks like dirt, it's because I had put some dried flowers in here to gauge the fit, and when the camera is up high, I can't see everything that you might see in the playback. I sometimes get questions like, what is that? Or did you know that was there? And the answer is often no, I didn't know it was there until I uploaded and went into the editing. And sometimes in editing, I can see how atrocious my workspace looks on camera. I try not to compare it to other creators who have this perfectly white, pristine background when they're crafting. I honestly don't know how they do it. The only Dollar Tree element on this one is this little beaded wreath. I'm going to separate the leaf from it and wrap it around the can using jute twine. And then I'll use the beads as a garland around the top of the can. The bunny tails I picked up from Amazon, again linked in my store. And the other flowers, I'm not quite sure what they are, but they're the dirty ones. They're the ones wreaking havoc. I think it looks so cute paired with the bunny tails. If you know what these flowers were when they were alive and vibrant, let me know because I have no idea. For DIY number 2, I'm going to start off using this little resin snail. Dollar Tree has these resin knickknacks or shelf sitters year-round. No matter what the season is, they have something that's appropriate. So while I picked this up at the thrift store, I'm certain that you can find something similar for fall at Dollar Tree right now. I'm using a small spade bit to drill 3 holes in the snail's shell and then dust it off to remove the debris. I'm going to take a few different varieties of flowers from the Dollar Tree and stuff them in those holes, but it still didn't look very fall to me, so I'm going to glue it to a wood round or a wood oval and then add a few pine cones at the bottom. I've had many requests for easier DIYs, so I'm going to sprinkle a few easier ones throughout this video, and this is one of them. Here's what it looks like complete. Please forgive the lighting in these final reveals. It was a very rainy week in Pennsylvania, and I had a lot of trouble trying to get the right lighting for this one. Hopefully you can get an idea of what it looks like when it's done. I told you that I had 2 questions for you in this video, and here's the first question. What is your favorite part of fall? Is it the accidental beauty? New plant growth? Is it the colorful scenery? Falling leaves? Or a cozy home? Or something different? Go down into the comments and let me know which is yours. If you're watching this on your TV, you can continue to do so, but open the YouTube app on your smartphone or tablet, navigate to this video in your watch history, and comment from there. For the third DIY, I'm going to make a small fall wreath with vibrant, eye-catching colors. I start with a wreath form from the Dollar Tree. I believe it's 14 inches. I'm going to wrap it all the way around with this tool also from the Dollar Tree. It doesn't matter what color tool you use here because we're going to cover it up. The tool plays an important role. It'll help me anchor the flower heads, and it'll contain any stems that would otherwise peek through the back of the wreath. Whenever possible, I'm sliding the stems to the flower heads down through those overlapping seams that were created. But when I want to place one where there is no seam, I simply take my scissors and poke a hole through the tool and push the stem down through that hole. When I'm creating a wreath, I typically add the larger elements first. And I don't always make things match from one side to the other. I tend to focus more on color and size ratio. These flowers are from Temu, and while the flower heads are beautiful and just need a little fluffing when they arrive, the leaves leave little to be desired, so I will cut them off where I think they're a little wonky and keep the ones that look nice. If you're enjoying this video and want to see more, tap the like button. Your engagement with likes, comments, and shares tells YouTube that this content is worthy of being shown to others in the crafting community. If you are new here, or if you've stopped by multiple times and haven't subscribed, whatever the case may be, consider taking a chance on me. This channel will continue to bring you fresh ideas using affordable crafting supplies. Here I'm adding in a few Dollar Tree flowers. These are the cream colored carnations, and they're a good filler. There at the top where I left a space, I'm going to fill it in with more Dollar Tree flowers. These dark purple flowers are so beautiful. And since I'm not a fan of bows, they will be the perfect supplement. Off camera, when I thought I was recording, I added in a few of these styrofoam pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. So I only have 4, maybe 5 of these pumpkins on the wreath. I didn't go overboard. I just wanted to add something more than flowers. When I'm happy with the way it looks, I'm going to flip it over and add a hanger. And you can see how nice and intact everything in the back of the wreath looks because we used that tool. I've created wreaths over the years that were beautiful in the front, but if you flip it over to look at the back, all you see is like glue clumps and stems. The tool prevents that from happening altogether and allows the wreath to hang flat against the wall or door. Containing all of that stuff inside the tool gives it a nice, polished, professional look. Here it is complete. If you prefer a bow, go ahead and add a bow anywhere you like on the wreath. This is just for inspiration. It's your craft and you can do whatever you like. The biggest takeaway I would want for you would be to just make a wreath that is beautiful. It doesn't have to be cohesive in design from one side to the next. When using the same color palette, you can plop those flowers on there any way you like and the outcome is stunning. DIY number 4 is the second of 2 of the easy DIYs that I told you I was going to sprinkle throughout the video. I have a few of these plaster, I think it's plaster, pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. I'm sanding over the raised areas to remove the paint in those ridges and give it a two-toned effect. I'm going to embellish around the stem using Dollar Tree Pitberry and other items from my stash. I don't recall where I picked up this pack of raffia bows with a little button in the middle, but they are so cute. If you happen to have them in your stash and know where you got them, please let me know. I can get along with any bow that I don't have to personally make. And these are a perfect addition to the pumpkin. Now I've repeated this process on a white pumpkin. The contrast when sanding off the white paint isn't as noticeable, but it is definitely there. I'm going to use these fall transfers from Temu and just put a few of them on the fronts of these pumpkins. Sealed the entire piece with Waverly varnish, and then they are done. So easy, so precious, and a great way to add a little fall color in an unexpected area. Perfect for a tiered tray, sitting on the kitchen countertop, or even outside next to your favorite lantern. Thank you so much for still being here with me. I just love reading your comments and getting to know you guys. Here is the second question. What is your favorite fall scent? I know there are several popular scents like gingerbread, pumpkin spice, and latte. Let me know which is your favorite. Meet me in the comments to answer this question now. For this DIY, I'll continue the Temu and Dollar Tree theme and also toss in a few Amazon products to make this piece stand out and beautiful. You can find the products used in the video in my Amazon storefront. Once again, I have it linked down below. I'm going to stack them up one on top of the other with the unpainted natural crate in the middle. I'm going to cut down 2 pieces of ribbon that are the same length as the crates, and I'm going to glue them on to act as hinges. These will be hidden from the outside, so you'll never notice them. If you recreate this, just make sure to check that the crates are lining up. Once I'm sure about that, I'll add painter's tape to each side to ensure it doesn't open up while I'm working on the front. To give this a full design, I'll add these mushroom and owl transfers to the front, and then I'll flip it on each side and add them to the side panels as well. These transfers are so easy to apply. They're very vibrant. The color saturation is gorgeous. After I pull back the top film, I fold it in half so it's not sticky, and go over the transfers just to make sure that they're burnished down the way they should be. And then I'm going to trim off the excess. It only took me a few minutes to apply these beautiful transfers, and now I'm going to go in with my craft knife and just slice between those openings in the crates. And this will give it the appearance that these designs were painted on. Of course, I'm going to put feet on this. I will put feet and legs on just about anything I can. So for this one, I'm going to use just these small squares from the Dollar Tree. It comes in a pack of several. I want these to stay on forever, so I'm going to use my Titebond Quick and Thick wood glue. I wanted to put a lid on this as well, so I'm using one of these trinket trays from the Dollar Tree and leaving it unpainted. I'm going to use these little dowels that I had in my stash. I am going to keep 2 of them intact and cut one of them in half, and I'll glue them to the underside of that trinket tray in a way that will prevent it from slipping off the top of the box. These are very easy to cut with my miter shears. Once that is dry, this little cutie is finished. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I love functional decor. Otherwise, my house would just be cluttered with decor. I love anything that helps me organize and hide some of the essentials away. Are you like that as well? This would be great to put small perfume bottles in, hair accessories. You can put wax melts in here. I don't know, have you ever put wax melts into something like a closed container, and then when you open it up, you get this beautiful aroma that goes through the entire house? I like to do that right before I'm getting company. I hope that you guys love this one. It's just another way to use the Dollar Tree crates to create something functional and beautiful for your home. If you're in the mood for more fall DIYs, here's a playlist for you to watch next. And here's also a playlist of woodland DIYs that are also very fall friendly. Thank you again. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, friends, don't forget to craft what you love.